If you put me on the map,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another day of me playing this fucking goat game. Goat, oh hell no, goat cheese game of a game. And yeah, armor. I'm not doing that. Oh, there's not a lot of shit here. What am I doing? I haven't planned anything. So we have a problem. Everybody. So Elon Musk called AI. What is it called? Elon Musk said it's AI is like the modern day equivalent of a nuke. We don't let people build nukes. Why should we let people build AI? There is no like fucking no whatever, man. Yo, look here. If AI makes advancements in technology fast, I don't mind it. I don't care if it's gonna wipe out billions of jobs. Yeah, okay, look, I could care less. I want to be in space. I, my dreams are a million years ahead of our time, and we are a million years behind technologically behind. I don't know, man. Everybody is head over heels for AI. So this is another thing about like I've been hearing all this shit about OnlyFans and shit, right? Um, so this is what I'm gonna say. I don't think I'm pretty sure I'm a pretty hard guy to scam out of money because how do you scam someone who has no money? How are you gonna do that? Can someone just tell me because how are you scamming someone that has no money? You can't scam poor people. Holy shit! Oh, there's only two of us. I don't think I can ever fall in love, man. Like until I achieve my dream of fucking what is it called? You son of a bitch! Taking over the universe. Holy shit! You son of a bitch! You know? Well, I also wanted to talk about ants. You know, the good old ants. Ants, man. You know, mm, we should do some Hank Pym shit with ants, man. Like we can't. There are more ants on this planet than humans, and if we could take advantage of these ants, we could do a lot of shit, man. They're like the tiny shits of our world. Because in a way, they have a society, right? Like almost every insect colony has some sort of society. We don't understand it, but they understand this shit. Yo, I need four people. I can't do this. You know? Oh man, there is no laws right now. People, I don't know, man. I live in a world that's so confusing, man. I don't even know what I'm doing. Reset. Two people, it's not worth it. Is he gonna come? I guess not. He's gonna end up killing that idiot. Okay, I guess I'm leaving by myself. Well, man, I've seen like ants dig up on the sides of those like small blocks. Like when I'm walking down the street, I look down, I see fucking like small dirt pieces or some shit like that. It's like a hole, and there's ants surrounding it. I've seen that, and I'm like, oh shit, these are ants digging up from under the ground. There are more ants on this planet than any other species because they can survive underground and shit. They have entire worlds underground, and if we could create a hive mind, if we could create a hive mind for the ants, you know, like in Halo, there's a hive mind, like everything, an ant hive mind, and we could control all of that. That'd be good shit, man. Oh man, deepfake technology has gotten out of hand. Oh wow, it's fucking GTA shit, man. Okay, man. Like I'm telling you, this is a lot of. Man, why can't we have space mining companies, man? Just put me on a training session, tell me how to use the equipment, and send me off to another planet where I could fucking mine. I mean, I wouldn't even be needed for that. If we have AI, we AI just could take care of that shit, right? Murmur. Okay. The fuck is this? I don't do this. What do we have? Do we have anything new that I've been done yet? Defense, railjack. That's boring. Defense. The fuck is this? I like railjack missions that have a lot of just railjack, nothing else. I don't want to go inside a fucking ship to do objectives. Some bullshit, man. Well, I already feel burnout. But does the burnout feel me? That is the question. Decade old question. Grenier. Who's this? Void. Grenier. Oh, there's a survival. I could do an hour long survival, I guess. I guess I'll do that. Helping up these mofos. Ah, man. What am I? At this point, I don't really want to talk about anything. So I talked to my counselor, and I told her I don't think this is for me. I mean, I could get the degree, but I don't think I'm gonna be hired. Like, what am I gonna do with the degree? Like, I don't know. Like, people have a hard time believing that if times get so you fucking cunt, man. Yeah, whoever did this host migration should. Okay. People have a hard time believing when I say I could live on only things I need, not things I want. In my entire life, I've only spent say 5,000 on what I want, nothing more than that. You know, I have clothing as old as me. I'm a cheap ass motherfucker. Oh, you don't need so much, do you? And oh, that's great. The fuck is this name? Oh my god, these are all trash. Oh, sorry, man. I didn't mean that. I don't think level MR6s are trash, but I know that I'm gonna do endurance ones. What the fuck? Yeah, I need to get on designing the coffin before I go homeless, man. If I don't start designing the coffin, I'm gonna be homeless. I have to live on the streets, and while on the streets, I have to finish designing the coffin. The fuck? Drinking coffee from Starbucks? He lost his fans. Yeah, that's crazy, man. But everybody in the United States is mentally ill when they get their. What the fuck? No, we have a week in terms of a society, in terms of a next generation. They got hurt about everything. They fight for things they don't understand. Like, if you really ask them like questions, even I don't know what I'm talking about. That's some bullshit, man. Oh man, I don't know, man. Like, is it that hard? Can people not really live on what they need and not what they want? Man, I feel so dead looking at this stuff, man. Yeah, people and children are dying even if you don't do it. It's like I don't know, man. Uh, shit. I really don't know what to talk about. I had an idea with ants, but I don't think we're so far ahead. I think ants are the only brains we found a way to digitize because of how tiny they are. I think we completely found a way to digitize ants, like their brains and shit, and upload them. We could use that research. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, I'm tired of this bullshit. There's a GTA. Yeah, I might just do 5M shit from now on, man. People who gets upset because of where you get your coffee from are retarded. Very much retarded. The fuck is that? Yeah, exactly. This is ironic thing, right? You guys care about Starbucks. If you support them, you support Palestine or something. But what about I think activists are full of shit. Most activists, not everybody, but they say, oh, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do this. At the same time, they're consuming clothing things and they're wearing clothing that that are made from child labor in China or something, right? So I mean, what kind of activism is that? Like, can't do anything, man. If we could get some, this is why do you think we, more than half of our companies in the United States make their shit in China because it's cheap. They don't want to pay you fucking 17.50 an hour to make that shit. They could get it for $2 in China. What the fuck are you talking about? You stupid. You know? Yeah, I just curse my entire fan base out. I don't care. And I think some people like, yeah. So I was on Twitter, right? Is it Twitter? Is it X now? I was on X. I was like scrolling, and I see this one clip. It basically says, bro just outed his friend. Like, there's a guy, three people, they're sitting in a car. The guy in the back seat is with his girlfriend, and the guy in the driver's seat is recording him abusing, like the guy in the back abusing his girlfriend. Then, like, but then at the end, they kissed and shit, right? And the guy's like, what the fuck? See, that's what I'm saying. Some people like abuse. It turns them on. That's crazy, motherfucker. Like, can you believe it? There's some relationship that is so abusive, but you still, like, but you don't leave because psychology, or what do you call it? There is something that is in women to like things that are not normal, like the crackheads or like people who make more money. I mean, not a lot, the money part is whatever, I don't care, but the abusive part, like, there are girls out there, women out there who get abused and they'll say, oh, I'm gonna do all of this, but 2 days later, she'll go into his bed, even though all this shit happens. And why? If you don't like abuse, why are you going back to the abusive relationship? That's like, what the fuck, man? I can lie too, but I don't think it's as easy for me because I lie and I say something else that makes my lie not a lie anymore. Holy shit, man. That is crazy. Oh, what the fuck? There you go. War in Gaza. Yeah, I hate everybody here, man. Oh, yes, I saw another, like, protesting thing. So they're blocking a fucking truck that's carrying about, like, 20, 30 tons worth of material or something. They had, like, a big ass container on the back. That truck didn't even stop. It slowed down, but didn't stop. There was a guy standing in front of the truck being pushed by it. But the truck didn't stop, and the guy moved out of the way. And the truck stopped, and the truck continued on. They're not willing to die for their cause. They're like, okay, I'll do a little bit. I'll just get a little bit of fame, and then I'll get out of the world. That's what protesting is about. Not protesting, whatever this shit is, man. What they're trying to do. Well, fuck, man. If I could put myself in stasis and guarantee that I'd wake back up 100, 200, 300, 400 years later without any consequences, I would do that. I would save up money to do that. Because this time we're not in space, man. I don't want to go to the moon. I want to go mine on other planets, man. I want to go and put collars on other species on other worlds, just like the old days. I think we can't have two groups in power at the same time, right? So there's only one group that could hold power. It's either men or women, and if it's both parties, there'll always be something someone doesn't like. No, whatever, man. I have no idea what I'm talking about. And I don't think. I don't know. Can I be fooled? I haven't had anybody fool me yet. I heard somewhere they said you are treated the way you dress. That's why when I go outside, I dress like a poor middle class person. There's the super poor, no, there's the homeless, there's poor middle, poor working, then middle class, working middle class, and 10 other divides. And I'm like the poor working class. I don't even make minimum wage. That's how I dress. So I get treated the way I dress. And that's what protects me from getting mugged on the subway. Oh, man. Oh shit, man. I hate myself because right now I'm becoming lazy. Like, end of my semester, end of my marking period, we're about to have our finals and I'm becoming lazy now. I'm not doing any of the work by hand. I'm using a fucking calculator to do my math. And I forgot how to use U substitution, so I had to go watch an entire video on that. It's always at the end of the semester, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to be a lazy motherfucker. Oh my god. What the heck? Strong, independent woman gets a train ran on her and regrets it. Oh man, yeah, whatever. See? Oh my god, these people. Like, look, me, I was told when I was younger, do at least 2-3 minutes worth of research before you do anything that's going to affect your life, like, in a way that will make sure that you are always on. Like you can't. There's some things if you enter, you can never ever get out. Right? Right? Example of that would be fucking crime. Then another example of that would be fucking what is it called? Fucking the industry. Right? You enter that shit, you can't ever get out. It's over because when you upload things to the internet, I don't think people understand what it means to be gone forever. You upload something onto the internet, my friend, it's over for you. Even 1,000 years later, they can find whatever you did. You know, unless we have like a full system shutdown, like with the fucking solar eclipse shit, which takes out the electricity, takes out every transformer, takes out all the harder like black boxes for the storage of this like information. Unless if that happens, that's the only time maybe we could erase everything on the internet. People will still remember, but they'll never find the videos. But without that, my friend, you're fucked. And some of these people getting out of high school and shit, I don't think they do research. They just say, "Oh, easy money. You know what? Let me go. Post my entire." No, before when it was like, what is it? What was it called? It was what is it called? What is that thing like when you don't show everything, but what is it called? What is it called? Like if you show it, like basically an example of this would be if you show people at the first day, like say you went on a date, it's the first date and you ended up sleeping with the guy. You already gave him everything he wanted. Why would he come back for a serious relationship with you? It's the same thing when you do when you join the industry, right? It's like everything there's to explore. Someone already explored it. Why would I explore it, right? Like it's on the net. Why would I don't know how to explain it well, but like, people don't think about that. Like they're like, oh, it's easy money. I don't have to worry about money for the next 30, 40 years. Yeah, but as you grow, there's an emotional, like I've always seen these fuckers, they all be talking about emotional like burden they carry every time they do something. Well, why don't you get out? They always say, oh, it's not easy to get out. Yeah, there is. We have how many bridges do we have in the world? Like, I mean, come on, man. I think I don't know, man. Just take a dip in water and you will become a reborn person. Oh, let's go. What the hell is that? That's even better. What is that? Very much into that. Da 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 da. Da da da. Let's do this in an hour. So I'll go to 1:30. Come on, someone else join. What the hell are these low guys doing here? Please give me a high level group. Because I want to go like 2-3 hours. Not 2-3 hours, like an hour. Oh my god. The biggest bullshit I've seen in my life. And they made farming relics a little bit more difficult because they removed the relics from the fucking bounty pool. And oh man. My fucking counselor is like, you're 19. What do you know about what you're gonna want when you grow up? I'm like, what are you talking about? Do you think I'm gonna want more as I grow? One thing I like in my life is a constant, and when I completely settle down, I know nothing else is gonna happen because I like a constant. Okay, I don't change is something I despise. Even though you son of a bitch, hopefully someone will fucking rails your mom. What is this? Some host migration shit, man? Why are these people always leaving? I'm not hosting. That's good because my Wi-Fi is trash. Do 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 do. You know? I don't know. I know that you know, but do you know that they know? But do they know that you know they know that they? Yeah, it's a. Oh shit. I don't know. Oh man. My counsel was like, oh, yeah, you might want to live on the minimum now. Like you might just want to live on what you need, not what you want. But what about when you're like, what about 10 years later? I'm like, I'm not gonna change. I know what I want. I want to be there. I want to be in history. I don't want to be a part of it. I want to be a watcher. I want to be a witness to history. I'm gonna try to keep myself on this. Like every day, I see something on YouTube, some like Twitter, and it gives me the motivation to live to that. Like when I can see the seeds blossoming or whatever you call that. Like when you plant a tree, it doesn't grow up right away. It takes decades to become a tree that can support an entire environment on it, right? Hundreds of years. Like that, we're planting seeds that will become good drama. And there's people breaking out of the cycle. I do not like that. Knock knock. I don't think the United States government wants people who are in single-family homes to start a non-single-family home. Hello? When you've been pushing for single-family homes, now the generation that were in single-family homes, they're breaking out of it. Hello? You can't do this. Yo, our government is, sometimes, I see the stuff they're doing, like, they never finish the job. They never finish it. They like, put the nail in the coffin and make sure that things continue the way they are. There are people breaking out of the cycle. they're going to be used as examples to what you should achieve. I mean, want to be. You know, we can't have good role models. If we do, society will become strong again. And if society becomes strong, it'll be a lot harder to control these 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 the people. You know, I don't know what else to call fucking civilians. What am I supposed to call civilians? Like, it's a skit, okay, but it is true though, right? You can't have a role model. If we, like, what is the government doing, man? You're like, you threw a ball, and just before it's about to fall, you flip everything around. Gravity goes the other way. How do you do that? If you want to make society weak, make sure they stay weak, because if you let them rise back up, you'll lose power. Whoever gains power from the society being weak is about to lose all of that, because society, one person, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly, people are breaking out of the chokehold you had on them. It's bad. I mean, it's good, but it's bad for people who want to stay in power. I mean, you can't stay in power. Okay, never mind. Civilians are pretty easy to control. You could just say, you could just make up a new enemy and say, oh, okay, yeah, that's our new enemy. We need to unite, and they'll forget everything you did. I mean, it makes sense. Never mind. Continue. Good plan. I see it. I love it. I love what I'm seeing, man. Everything is good. I wonder. I don't know, man. I wasn't there during the time. Man, I really want to put a mask on my face, but I have to take it off when eating. But what if we like? Well, we need to start making like masks that can move with our mouth. Not masks, like metal, like putting on a metal fucking. It's like a face lock. It locks your face. You have a small space to eat, and that's it. A little bit more, but that's it. You could chew the food. What the fuck is that? 6 of what? The hell like that? The dumb blueprint. The blueprint is dumb. Ooh, I want that. You know, like I want to put something on my face that locks it away, but I don't have to take off the mask to eat. Like which character? And like I know this is like. My inspiration comes from a character in some movie where, like, he has a mask on his face and he never takes it off in front of people. I forgot what movie it is though. I don't want to be him. It's a cool idea, right? I want to be a witness to history, not be a participant in making history. Oh no, shit. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I don't want to be a witness to history anymore. I just thought of something. If something happens and they want to erase some information, I'm the first one they probably will take out because I already know too much. Never mind. I know I'm laying this. What is this? Shit. What the fuck is called? Is it pretty as that? I just got a call from somewhere there. They're not answering me. Okay, whatever, man. I didn't know that rich people, there's a thing that rich people can do to make themselves smarter. There is no natural way of increasing like today. I mean, I knew this from a while ago, but now I heard some other stuff that says, oh, when they say you only use 1% of your brain, that's not even true. But when you were, like, my professor today told me there's a paper that says when you are born with only 7% utilization of your brain. It's like a fucking GPU and CPU, right? So GPU, when you use your computer, you're not using the entire thing, but you're using 2 gigabytes of GPU. The GPU is like, when that fucking thing runs, I know I'm like 2 gigabytes of RAM is always being used, like run the system itself, right? So our brain is like that. We start off with 7 gigabytes. So we only use 7% of our brain from birth, but only 90 out of the 7%, we only use 10% actively, and the other whatever is left out of that, there is a way to activate it, but it costs millions. And now human rights activists are saying, like, I'm basically summarizing. I don't know. It might be true. I think it is true. My professor would be saying that. And there was another kid in our class who kept up with the fucking papers. But that is crazy. There's no natural way. Like, there is no natural way to increase your brain use increase. Like, what is it called? Like, increase that percentage. Like, out of 7%, we only use 10%, right? There's no natural way to increase the limit. So you have to use some kind of, like, you have to implant a chip into your brain or something. You have to implant something to be able to use the other, however little percent you can. That is crazy. That's cool, though. No, it's interesting, man. Oh, man. I might like drop this when I have like heavy ass classes because I know during the winter, the fucking winter, like I have a 3 month long semester. Yeah, that shit is gonna be like busting my balls, man. I have Calc 3, Calc 4, Physics 2. Those are like ball busting fucking things. Okay, my kids are all gonna be gone by the time I finish all those classes. Okay, shit, that's bad. Like all my brain cells are gonna be gone. That's what I mean. Can you? No, I want to say another thing. I feel like shit for talking bad about these people. Like, but tell me something. How can you go into an industry, like people who go into the industry, right? They know the shit. It's not like, oh, I only go in because, oh, that. No, they know the shit. They know the papers that are out there about this. They know that if you go in, it's over. If people don't, like, oh my god, they know, man. Oh, go into these industries. They know, especially if they're young, right? They're like, oh, they didn't know any better. No, they know. They know their shit. They know, yeah, it's easy money. Has no one in their fucking entire life told them easy money does not come for free. If easy money came for free, yo, everybody would be going to that shit. It's not free. Like, their entire family is being destroyed because of shit like this, man. The fuck? Like, these are selfish people. Look, yeah, you want to live a luxury life, but you can't do it in the detriment of people around you. Like, yeah, you want to make money, but you're not going to scam your family, are you? Like, people who do that, I mean, I don't know, joining the industry isn't scamming your family, but it's ruining their reputation, right? Ruining their reputation to the people who knows them. Like, say if a wealthy businessman, right, has a daughter who turned 18, and she has all the money she wants, and she goes and joins the industry because she thinks it's fun. That man, even if he says, this is no longer my daughter, that man's reputation is over. Because if he can't control his family, how is he gonna control a business, right? Like that man's like not. I don't know, man. Like you say, oh, if you're 18, oh, if you're 18, you're an adult. Basically, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna bring in a creature into this world that potentially 18 years down the road has a chance of hurting everything I built, destroying everything I built. You know, people who are in the industry and have parents, you think they could live? Like, they have to change their name, they have to transfer cities, because who the fuck, like, you know how awkward it is? I'm pretty sure, I don't know the exact statistics, but I'm pretty sure a large population of the United States population, or I don't know what it's like on the other side, but a large amount of the population is on the hub. Okay, the traffic for that website is unreal. Okay, it's unreal. And what if, say, okay, I'm gonna give an example. This probably happened, probably never happened, probably will happen in the future. Say you worked at a company, and the boss of the company, CEO or whatever, has a daughter. She just graduated from high school, first year in college, and you know them because they're like always comes into like the office to like get stuff or whatever, right? And you are like, what, say you are like 1 year older than that person, and I'm saying a large amount of the United States population knows what the hub is, right? So say you're on the hub, you're watching, all of a sudden you run into a video. Oh, doesn't that look familiar? Isn't that the CEO's daughter? What the fuck is she doing here? And like, what? I know I'm missing a few points. I mean, if I could like articulate properly, my case would be a lot stronger. But you get it, right? Like, what? You know how awkward that would be, knowing that you made all of this money. You don't have to worry about money, but I don't know, man. It's some crazy shit. Yeah, it doesn't happen, but what if it does? Or like, oh no, what if? It will happen. Because, oh man, this feels like repeating the same thing over and over again. You will gain short-term money, but as you get older, you will be alone. I don't think money is worth being alone when you're older. I rather have a fucking family that I can talk to than be rich by like scamming the family or like doing something that will hurt everybody. Like, if you can make money without like doing bad stuff, why would you do it? Yeah, it's a little bit more difficult. But if you always take the easy way, what are you gonna what? Like, you can't always take the easy way in life. You're like, oh, it's not easy, but what? You make money by. Okay, I don't know, man. It feels like I'm repeating the same shit over and over and over again. What's wrong with me? Why do I care so much? I don't. Everything that happens is basically going to become a headline for Time magazine saying, so and so daughter. I mean, I said this the last 3 basically episodes. So and so's daughter couldn't handle the pressures, being bullied in school, decided to meet her maker, and today her body has washed up somewhere. You know, I mean, they're like, oh, you know what they say? They say, oh, I heard in one interview, like, what are you gonna tell little Susie or whatever that what is it called? How did you make all this money and whatever? And I don't remember the exact phrasing of it, It was on like a British news channel. Like, oh, I'm gonna tell her she could cry in a Ferrari. Like, is the emotional torture really worth it? Is money really worth all of this? You could have all the money in the world, and I'm telling you, my friend, if you don't make it the right way, like, yeah, it's legal money. I'm not talking about illegal money. I'm talking, yeah, okay, you're making legal money, but who are you putting under? Of course, we can say, oh, it's the men's fault too who consumes it. Yeah, everybody has to blame, but everybody has a blame here. But these points have been brought up so many times. Very like boring to talk about over and over and over again. But like, I know there are people talking about it because this website is getting banned in Texas or something, I think. Oh man, that's crazy. Like, if you put the dealer in jail, there's a chance. I mean, you can't help drug addicts. I know that. These mofos can't get off. I know one thing, man. Look, I think I already said this. I could have my entire family get wiped out in a war, and I'll just move on like nothing happened, okay? This is a world where no one's guaranteed the next day. Remember that. You're not guaranteed the next day. No one is guaranteed. Not even a fucking 1 day old kid is guaranteed the next day. Remember that. No one is spared from the cruelty of reality, which is that no matter where you are, no matter how safe you think you are, things could always go wrong, and you are not guaranteed so there's no point of crying about it. I could go into I could do drugs to say, oh shit, I'm gonna do drugs so I could get over the fucking damage or whatever that caused, so like my whole family died. I'm gonna, instead of like doing something productive, I'm gonna go into drugs, drink, go into debt. No, like, they never think, would they want that for you? Yeah, you're alone. Who isn't alone? You come alone, you go alone. You're gonna get buried with your family. Is that what you're telling me? Like, they're gonna put you in one grave, so they don't have to dig a few more up. Yeah, I don't know the point I'm trying to make here, but there's something, right? I don't know. You're talking shit, nonsense. Oh yeah, okay. No one's promised tomorrow. This is a very good piece of advice you should take. Tomorrow isn't promised to anyone, and I don't know. I started off like, oh, I could, if all of a sudden everybody in my family got into an accident and died, I could move on. I don't know why. Am I so emotionally resilient? I mean, I'll just go probably. My escape is my work. When I like get stressed out, I work. And I work, I don't have to think about the stress. I mean, I guess that's my addiction, right? You know? And I don't know if working is venting your emotions through work is a healthy addiction. But you're more productive, right? You want to keep your mind off of things, so you keep working. I don't know. But I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm fucking stressed out. Let me go try out some of this meth I've been hearing about. Let me go buy alcohol and like have so much of it that I basically don't guarantee myself a tomorrow. There's artificial and there's natural. I thought I was getting somewhere. I guess I'm not. What am I trying to do again? Am I who I am, or who am I, and why? Where am I? I don't know what language I'm speaking, but it feels like I'm repeating the same. Feel like I'm repeating the same thing over and over again. You know, you have to become emotionally resilient enough to move on. I don't know, man. Just don't get stuck. Do not get stuck. Oh my god, I still have a 30-something minutes to talk shit. Hopefully these mofos can go an hour. Okay, let me use these guys, man. The void has summoned a new presence. Just like me to become. You know what? I repeat, we need to become. We need a Hank Pym in our world. Where's our Hank Pimp, man? Hank Pimp. Looks like someone reconnected chat server. We need a pimp in our world, man. We need to get those ants and koalas, man. We can't let them run free. You know how much workforce that is? If we could make ants bigger and use them as our instead of using children, we'll just use ants. Maybe we'll get insect rights activists saying, "Oh no, can't use them. You don't pay them minimum wage. Who cares? They're not even human." Are we gonna get insect right activists? I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. I wouldn't be surprised if we get insect right activists fighting for insects. What happened to the fucking cloning world? I haven't heard any news about that. There's enough scientific literature out there that anybody could build a nuclear device in their backyard, but you'll get caught, and when you do, you're gonna go to jail for a long time. Can you believe it? Radioactive material, there's enough scientific literature out there. If you know what you're reading and you understand it, you could basically build you a home, it's illegal to build, you could build But you don't want to pay your. I don't know. I remember hearing a story of like this guy who built a nuclear reactor, like a small one in his house, and he didn't have to pay electric bills for a long time. Then something about contamination, and the government came in and like, I don't know. I don't know. I think I was dreaming about that. Was that true? I don't know, man. I've held so many heads in my hand. When they are, these creatures are so tiny. You could fit their head in the palm of your hands. And I want to, I don't know, man. Now, I don't know, man. These creatures. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel. Every time I see their faces, I think of all the abortions that's happening, and I'm like, we are in a time and place where there was this. I don't know if she was an OnlyFans model or someone in the industry. So I saw this video on Twitter, I think, or TikTok. So she's saying, "I'm on my 7th abortion," and she said, "Oh, my goal is to get like 30 something abortions in a year, like whatever." See, my friend, I don't know how I feel about that. Every time I see someone in the new people in my family, and I always go back to that. Like they could have been here. I don't know, man. You sleep in the bed you make. Is that the phrase? If you make a shitty world, a shitty society, and you don't fight to change it, you'll sleep in it, and you could talk about it all you want, but nothing will change because you didn't change it when you could, and you're trying when it's almost. I don't know, man. It burns my soul thinking about it. Our souls, if we could see our souls, man, it would be blacker than ink. Like darker than the darkest color in this world, which is phantom black, I think, which absorbs most like all light or something. I don't know. No? The fuck? Why is there no color here? What the hell? Man. What did the kids do to you? Can you ask yourself this question? Did I press anything there? No, I did not. There are people. Yikes, man! I feel it even now. Every time I think about it, there's like a small pinch in my chest. It's like, damn. This is why I detach myself from humanity. Because you can't change them. Detach my humanity from me. And if I care, it hurts. Yeah, we could make abortion illegal, but we could do that. But it's not the mindset, right? Not the mindset. It's like, yeah, we can make an abortion legal on this state, but if in their hearts they want to do it, they'll find a way. Do you hear me? Like, if they want to do something, it's like 20, 30 years ago, a child used to be a gift to the world. Now, some people think of it like it's like the devil's spawn or something. They get rid of it like. I don't know, man. It's like, yeah, we could get rid of abortion on every state in the United States. We could go to fucking Mexico. You hear me? I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about. Like, you have to. Yeah, you could remove the tool, but there'll always be other tools. You have to get rid of the mindset. Like saying, like celebrating abortion, like that's a terrible mindset to have. Like you can't say, oh, okay, just get rid of it. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get rid of it. They'll find a thought. If you get like, what is it called? Like, what are those plastic surgeries they go to Korea for or something? They have like some of the best doctors for that shit. There's another case where this guy, like there's this group of people who did plastic surgery without an authorization or whatever. So they're not even like doctors, they're not professionals, and they did surgery without sanitation or some shit like that. Like people, oh man, what the fuck are these guys doing here? I'm gonna go back there. I don't know, man. If you think of it at the big scale, yeah, there's right there. You could go get an abortion. The clinic is right there, but we have to change the people's mind to say, yeah, clinic is right there, but what did the child do to us? Like they don't think of it like there's a clump of cell. Oh, it becomes that. They don't. They're like, oh, what about the people who can't handle? Do you know statistically? Say out of every 1,000 women out there, only like say 2 or 3 don't have the proper. Like some people they can't carry because like they don't have enough. Like, I don't know what the complications are, but I don't know. That's even like I don't know specific statistics, but it's low. It's a low number. It's a low number, right? It's a low number. They say, oh, you can't carry. It's not that shit. Like statistically, they say, oh, there's more women dying from childbirth than anything else. That's bullshit, man. Like, yeah, it's true. There are people dying from that, but the number, I don't know the specific number. It's not like that high though. If it's like, okay, if I don't abort this, I'm gonna die. Okay, I get that. Okay, there's C-section, right? If you can't carry to term, you give birth early, but they cut open your stomach and stitch you back, right? But it's not like you can. I don't know, man. There has to be like we have to go back to the old days where having children wasn't like we have to change minds, not like yeah, okay, it's like saying okay, it's the same thing with school shooters, right? You could put them in jail, but like why do they do it if you don't fix the problem at the core, like mental illness or whatever, like they're isolated or they have bad family or whatever. Okay, they're real psychopaths. Everybody that happens to people because they're in a crowd or something triggers it, right? So you can say, oh yeah, I'm just gonna put them in jail, but when you catch them, and when you catch them, it's usually too late, right? You have to change people from the core, not from like, okay, we caught them, yeah, maybe 4 or 5, 20 people died, but we caught them. Yeah, you caught them at the end when they came out. That's like you have to try to fix the problem at the source, and you have to try every small step. I don't know, like why do they do it? Like I remember this case. It's not a case. It's like this neurosurgeon looked at. So there was this kid who got caught with like a semi-auto in his bag. He took it to school. Police detained him. The police sent him back. Sent him back to his parents. Then like 2 days later or something. I might be butchering the story a little bit, but I heard it like 2 months ago or something. So they sent him back. Kid was fine. Then 2 weeks later, he went in and he did a lot of damage. Like he's like 13 or 14. He's like a real psychopath. And the neurologist did a brain scan on him. It's like, I've never seen a brain like this. Like, true psychopaths exist. I agree. But, oh man, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh my God. Yo, oh, you know what? Shut up. Stop talking about that. You don't understand. Okay, we'll move on to something else. Like, there's a group of people in our country that's, like, in every country, they're like, oh, well, are their parents still alive? I don't know. They're probably single parent. I don't even know that. I assume it's single parent household, but no way all the problems come from single parent household. There has to be something else in there, right? Even the Pope said the city of Los Angeles is declared as the city of sin. And I also did the same thing. But I declared it in terms of, I mean, me and my friends, when we talk a lot. I usually talk about like politically heavy topics. And they're like, what are you talking about? None of us understand that shit, man. Who cares? And I'm like, I talk about it. I get a little bit of shit off of them. And yeah, I remember saying, even before the fucking Pope, I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, if you send Los Angeles is the city where you go to become a degenerate. If we nuke the law, okay, we can't do that. It's one of the richest. Okay, never mind. If we nuke that, okay, hydrogen. I don't know, man. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that either. My obsession with nuke. You know, every day I live, every day I see something beautiful, I always have to think about all the bad. Something like this. I mean, wait a minute. This makes no sense. Isn't the government flipping the bill for the kid anyway? Why are they getting an abortion again? I'm so confused, man. The government is flipping the bill for the kids, right? If they're born, the government will pay for their first few months of support, especially if you're like from a low end, they'll pay for everything for the first 18 years, right? Or something. If the government is taking care of the bill, why are there so many abortions? See, money, and they could get child support off the guy. Holy shit. What have I run into? So it's not the money that's the problem. You know, I think some women, they just get an abortion to spite people who are anti-abortionists. Like, they just want to spite them. They're like, look, I'm going to do it. What are you going to do about it? You can't do anything about it. Just to spite people. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Say 20 years later, I'm telling you, people regret. You'll see everybody who like abortion. You got like, oh, I have 30 abortions. Yes, I'm telling you, one day, you're gonna say, I want to have a kid, and you're gonna try and try. You're gonna go to all the best doctors in the world, and they're gonna say, yeah, no, 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 no. It doesn't work like that, right? Like, now I'm thinking about it. I don't even know what's true and what's not true anymore. Oh my god. Yeah, I talked about this for the past like 3. So, in one way, abortion hurts the women's bodies, right? But they're still getting it. Oh my god, please. I'm gonna talk about this until someone tells me what's true and what's not true. There are women out there. They're like fresh and fit shit. They're like, you know what abortion does to a woman? There are women in the comment section like, you know what abortion does to a woman? I mean, I talked about this, like repeating the same shit over and over again. Like, this is where I'm confused and like, I don't know what I'm like. Okay, it hurts your body, but you still want it to be easily accessible. Oh. Cocaine is bad, but I don't want it to be illegal. Fentanyl is bad, but I don't want it to be illegal. Oh. If something is bad for the general population, especially a specific gender, why are we trying to make it more accessible? Oh. You know, sometimes when I think about that, I want to hit my head against a fucking rock and a tree and like become a fucking tree and stand there like. They saying, oh, abortion. Yo, I need to go look at a few studies, man. I'm telling you, I don't know. Like, I want to believe that 21% of women by the 2030 is going to be alone. And I want to know if that's true. Because if that is, New York is going to be, United States is going to become a dangerous place, man, for married people. Because I repeat this, a lot of people be saying this. Misery loves what? Say it after me. Misery loves what? Company. Yes. Misery loves company, and company loves misery. Okay, whatever. Let's get out of here. And you see that little guy in the corner, the red black hole? That's I was trying to do some like the VTuber shit, but then I gave up because I want AI to become so powerful that it could design me a 3D character without me paying money. You know, so I could like use it as an avatar. I don't want my face. I want that thing in the corner to become an avatar. I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel bad for truly smart people because they're so confused. They're like, huh, okay, so you spent a century convincing people feminism is good. Now you're convincing women that getting abortion is good because it's my body. I get to do whatever I want with it. But at the same time, you're saying every time you get an abortion, it has a negative consequence to your body. But you're still trying to say abortion should be a free right. So isn't this kind of self-sabotaging? Like, I need to do some research. I'm like truly smart people have to think about this, and when they do, I'm pretty sure they got a fucking headache, right? Or do they not look at it from this direction? Like, oh my god. No matter what stage you get in, like every time you get an abortion, you put your body through certain trauma, right? Certain level of trauma. Like, okay, it doesn't affect you now, but it'll destabilize you, know? Unless I'm getting fucking biology wrong. You know, I want to talk about defying the natural order of things, and that's the creature I want to become. I want to meld my body with the universe. I want to tie myself to something that is not timeless, that cannot be destroyed, to witness the greatness that is humanity, the greatness that is our species. But I believe no matter what we face, we'll be there, we'll be some corner of the universe again and again and again and again and again, because we are like cockroaches. You know what cockroaches do? They survive forever. I've seen cockroaches move even after they got stepped on. Like their head is not even connected to their body, and they're trying to wiggle. You know? Stokey. I don't know, man. Pretty interesting thing to think about, I guess, kind of. Anything good on YouTube? YouTube is good for you. But I really don't want to go back and check. Oh, deepfake technology is improving too. So much shit has happened. I can't say I hate it. What kind of person am I? I feel bad, but at the same time, I can't stop myself from wanting to see the drama. Any drama is good drama. What the fuck is this? Boy. Is there new amps that I don't know about? Yeah. Hopefully when this comes out, I renamed it so many times. I don't know what I want to do, man. I try a little bit of everything. I put my foot into everything, except for black money. When I say black money, I mean crime money. I don't put my foot into that. I like white money, okay? Because I don't care if the government takes half my money. I don't even make enough to tax. I make under 20K. That's only enough to pay my bills and get like one other subscription. If I live in the sewers, the dirt is not your friend. The dirt is your best friend because when you're down, we'll be there for you. If you have good friends, probably you're a good friend. But if you don't, the dirt will be there for you always. You step on earth. I don't know, man. I'm going into some fucking mystical shit. We need to remove the mindset. We could like say make abortion illegal. We have to make it so there's an abortion center right there. But you say, you know what? I was once a clump of cells. I was once in this position, and I'm lucky I'm here. Like they don't hear pro-abortionists. They don't want to hear this argument, right? They don't never like. Yeah, they'll when you tell them, oh, you once were this thing, and if your mother got an abortion, they're like, I'd be happy. I'd be happy if my mother got an abortion. And they say, why don't you go off yourself? I'm like, why would I do that? Why would I do that? Okay, you would be happy. This was an argument made on the whatever podcast. Man, at this point, I just might become anti-human because if you want to wipe yourself out so bad, why don't you let me help you out? Just give me. And we need to like human-made natural disasters. You know, I can't wait for when people start fucking with earthquakes and shit, vibrational frequencies. Like, I'm telling you, one day, some fucking idiot is gonna say, you know what? Why don't I shoot a high frequency, some high like something into the earth that makes. I don't know. It's doable, right? Like we have the math. We could create earth like artificially create earthquakes. We could create artificial tornadoes, storms. We could do it. Someone's gonna do it. And when you do it, I don't know, man. Nature is this is just like it's a Godzilla shit made off of this. Like nature can't reclaim its territory ever. It lost its chance. Unless it gives monkeys a little bit more intelligence. If it doesn't, if we don't have a Planet of the Apes situation, nature never can like completely stop whatever is about to happen. You know? Like we need to give monkeys Planet of the Ape level fucking intelligence. So ape wipes out humans. Humans try to fight against back apes. Then they come to a settlement. You know, like yeah, we had a war all this time. We don't want this war. And they're like we shake hands on it and some shit. That'd be so funny. Oh my god. In fiction, non-fiction, in reality mixes with what is it? Fantasy? I don't know, man. I don't even know what I'm trying to do. Just talking shit. Melding, becoming something more. You know, in all of our souls and all of our being, we want to be something more than we are. We don't know what that is. That's why we look for it. We go living our life. Every day we wake up, and even though we wake up and shit, we don't know what we want. We come back, we sleep, we wake up again. Oh yeah, there's another thing. So people are having less good quality sleep. So there are people that are having less than 6 hours of sleep, and which have the negative consequences for the world, right? If everybody had less than 6 hours of sleep, because of screen time, so this is a huge factor. So because of screen time, instead of sleeping, people are on their phone, fucking on, what is it called? Fucking TikTok shorts, YouTube shorts, you know? Yeah. So people are having less good quality sleep, and it's no good. This has like a very big health implications. So the world WHO, World Health Organization, are about to put an announcement out. Recommended was 8 hours, but in the 8 hours, it's not like you're completely asleep, right? You're semi-conscious, deep sleep. Like we're talking about like deep sleep. 2 hours is semi-conscious. 6 hours is supposed to be deep sleep. When you lie on the bed and you're not tired, you're not gonna fall asleep, right? So this is bad for people. This is why, like, I mean, this is one of the common reasons why Gen Zs look older than they actually are, because they're not getting the right amount of sleep and stress and other stuff. But one of the factors is the amount of sleep. I mean, I don't know, man. If we could safely upload ourselves, I would be the first one to do it. I don't want to interfere. I really just want to watch history play out. But it's difficult because there's a chance I don't have it tomorrow. And I feel like I'm crazy, right? I don't know. I don't want to try making history. I want to see the first colonization of fucking the first planet we conquer, colonize. I want to see that with my own two digital eyes. I want to see the first galaxy we conquer. I want to see the first Dyson sphere we create harvesting energy of the sun. I want to see the first universe we conquer. It's not possible now, but I hope. I mean, it's not gonna be my time. I'll probably be fucking rotting. Dust. Planet might not even exist at that time. But I want to see it, man. I've watched movies for a long time, but not like everything we see in the movies, if we're technologically advanced enough, can become reality. It's not that far-fetched. Just we don't have the technology. Like, you know how in like fucking DC comics there's like the world engine or something, or the thing that can move planets. Everything can become a reality. We're just technologically not advanced enough. That's it. I want to be there. Okay. The fuck? I don't even know why. I don't even know if I. You know, if you gave me a job and you explained it to me, and you told me to do it for 100,000 years, and if I could live that long, I probably will do it. But you better make sure you explain it good, because I will not question anything. I'll just be a fucking program with errors, you know? I'll just continue doing it until you fix it. If you don't, I won't iterate myself. I mean, I could do it, but do I really want to do it? Boom, bitch. Boom, 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 boom. Fire in the hole! The fuck? Why am I doing so low damage, guys? Oh my god. This is why Octavia is one of the best frames to do fucking survival. Invisible. Infinite energy with, you know, like a girl per Tia, two Octavias, like radial damage. But if we had another person, we could be cracking up for more shit. Oh shit. We're on our last 5. Oh shit. Now I'm taking my thing too. Where's this fucking Neo shit? You know what? I'll take this. I wish I was on my. So let's talk about some real problems. Why don't what? Not even other countries want to see Donald Trump in power, like in government. You know how crazy that is? When you have like no one, even like this is a true interference of election, because other countries know if Donald Trump gets back into office, they're all fucked, man. You're not gonna let them fuck with the United States. Like, we have one of the strongest military, and they don't take advantage of it, but we basically almost started a civil war because of Texas. Because of like the shit that's happening in Texas. Like Biden left the border open, people are coming in, shit like that. Like, oh fuck? How's that a good presidency, man? Like, you know something is up. Okay, how much of it can really be propaganda, man? Is it like when you see Biden mumbling and like mumbling, you can't remember where he is, right? Yeah, that's not fake, is it? Like, no way they can like what? So they keep this man on meds, or he might be a fucking clone. Who knows? We don't know the fucking technology the government has. They might already have a fully like clone backup of Biden with someone else's brain in him. They just make it look like Biden. It might be someone else. This is where conspiracy shit comes in. And we have another problem. We don't have a population that. Like, I used to feel when I was walking on the street. Very, very, very unfortunately, I was never, taken out to meet my maker. I know I say this is unfortunately, because it is an unfortunate thing, Yeah, after this, I'm gonna go fucking sleep. I have nothing else to do. Oh no, I have to do my other thing. I don't know if I should stream that though. You know what? I'm gonna come back. I like to see how far people can go. There's some people who grew up with nothing, but still found a way to pull themselves out of their gutter. I want to see more people, but like I want to keep a tab on those people. Because we can't have more Andrew Tates in the world, okay? We need to choke them out. That's why I think the FBI and CIA should hire me, because I could see potential. And if I see someone in danger to us leading, I could tell you, and most of my predictions come true anyway. So you could take them out. That's a joke. I don't want to fuck that. I'll probably fuck it up, man. I'm not good at anything. That's why I live in a cave. I used to live with the Ninja Turtles, but fucking animal rights activists came after them because they wanted to make the turtle soup. So the turtles have to go hiding. Yeah, so that's a problem. and I lost my master shredder to fucking poison, rat infestation. And now I don't live down there anymore. I'm up here. I'm with the people. Disciple of the shredder, master shredder. Oh, time passes so fast. It was last week, 2 days ago for me. It's the new week in 2 days too. Holy shit. Should I do part one, part two, part three? Should I like really split this up into like small? Should I do that? No, I'm gonna split it up to 10 minutes each. Part one, part two, part three. Let's see if people. Someone told me they're like, yo, you should split this shit up. Since you make long, just split it up to 10-minute segments. Do part one, part two, part three, part four. Shit like that. If I do that, I'll have a lot of content for a long time. Shit. Equinox, one more one, and I'm done. Holy shit, I don't want you to crash right now. Chill out, buddy. Chill out. Out the chill. Camp near extraction. There it is.
These manifestations must not be allowed to people on the world. Life support is at risk.
EXT, extract. And I don't care if I blow up or not, man. Blowing up isn't my purpose. My purpose is more devious than that. A lot more devious. I want to scam every single person I come contact with. I want to be known as a menace. It's a joke. It's a joke. Oh man, I don't know. Is sleeping good? I don't know. Is sleeping good? You only have 24 hours a day, and if you waste 8 hours sleeping, I mean, I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. I mean, it's not weird. Sleeping is good, man. It lets your brain kind of rest, because I know even when you sleep, your brain is not resting. Your brain sniffing some kind of crack, shit fart up in your brain. Oh my god. Okay, I haven't. Oh wow. So what happened to Candace Owens then? Did she get assassinated? I don't get good news anymore. We're not going towards extraction. After I get my stuff, I'm gonna go towards extraction. What the hell? Why are these guys so low? I thought they'd go up to like 99 and shit like that. Am I not in Steel Path? Yo, if I split my fucking things into pieces and not speed it up, I could do 10-minute clips. Like, without like... Oh shit, I'm gonna try it. Welcome back. I need to record a segment like that. Welcome back. To be continued. I need to put it at the end of each. I don't know, I'm gonna try it. But I'm gonna schedule that stuff for like years, like next year. I'm gonna make it now, but it's gonna come out next year. I don't care if people watch me. I only want to see what... I don't know, man. I don't know what I want. I don't even know. I have no qualifications to talk about this, but the only qualification I have is I have a lot of little ones, extended family little ones, and they're growing up in a world filled with trash that believe killing their own children is something to enjoy. When you say something like that, they're like, oh no, it actually hurts. I'm more about the journey, not the money. For me, it's all about the journey. The experiences. And if I could scam a few people on the way, I mean, who am I to say no to free money, huh? Logan Paul did it, so why can't I do? I mean, people still love this man. When people like Logan Paul, if I scam them, why won't they like me? I mean, come on, man. You know who I am? Yeah, exactly. Well, hello there. You lucky coolie. No, it's because I come with the same thing mostly. I don't know, man. I don't branch out. Parties are not my thing. Making money is not even my thing. I know from a post-hand perspective, my dad made all the money. Oh, he has a lot of shit. Where is he now? He's rotting in his grave. What did he take with him? Nothing. What did he leave behind? A lot of things, but no one went and claimed it. Yeah. Who has time, man? I know it's the hardest thing to say, but I only think about my family, man. But when I start thinking about the rest of the world sometimes, and I feel like shit, man. Like, whoa, wait, yo, we got the whoa. The hoe and the clo. The world is a cruel place, but it's a place to cruel world. That's the question you need to be asking yourself. You know what, I'm gonna get... Holy shit! If I turned these into 10-minute segments, I'd be making a lot like more. Like not in terms of money, in terms of people coming to watch this shit. People are more likely to watch some 10-minute video than watching an entire hour-long fucking podcast. My content is scam content, okay? It teaches you how to become the best, how to sleep, knowing that you scam some old lady's life savings out of her hands. You know, I teach you how to become emotionless, separate yourself from your humanity, to do what needs to be done, which is make money under any circumstances. Holy shit. That's too bad. Nobody cares. Whatever, I'm out of here. Dislike, unsubscribe, unring the doorbell, and do your own research. Some of the stuff I said might be fake news, sad news, hallucinations, AI news, and everything else in between. I don't know, man. I'm out of here.
I'll put you in the ground.